Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at all of the brand new Maestro cards here in NBA 2K24 MyTEAM. Apologize for this video being a little bit later than normal today. Starting off videos a little later than normal today as well. I am still sick, and I slept through my alarm today. So my bad, but I'm going to try to get as many videos out to y'all as possible today. Still going to try to keep this as much of a normal Friday as possible, despite being a bit sick. And yeah, hoping to get gameplays with all these opals today. And we're going to be interested to try out what these cards are looking like. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 25,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Tons of consistent daily MyTEAM content. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. Let's talk about what these cards are looking like. Starting with the pink diamonds, I will admit this is the most uninspiring set of pink diamonds that I think I have seen so far. This style of drop, these gambling cards, I think these are the worst set of pink diamonds we've seen so far, so that's really disappointing. Starting with Bryant Reeves, who, like, just plain and simple, I mean, 84 speed, 80 excel, 79 three ball, like, not horrific. Very good interior defender, versatile defender, and a great dunker as well, yes, but not a great shooter, not a great playmaker. Vucevic release is not amazing, and Precious Achua upper, I don't know how good that upper, I have no idea how that upper is, to be fair, but movement isn't looking great. I mean, he doesn't look horrific because he can shoot the ball decently. He's got good shooting ability, and he is a legit interior scorer, but I certainly don't expect him to be great. I expect these pink diamonds to be decent, but the names are not that exciting. Like Vucevic, for example, 80 speed, really good shooter, versatile-ish defensively, but not great. Really good shooter and interior defender. Or interior offensive card, I should say, at the like power forward position, but movement is not great. Release is not super fast. Defensively, he is far from special, obviously. He's not an exceptional playmaker. Like, this is not a card who jumps off the page at you at all. It's like a really, really good option as a pink diamond, unfortunately. Cliff Hagan, he's only 6'5" at the shoot. Sorry, 6'4" at the shooting guard position, actually. Decently athletic. 75 driving duck is not great, though, at all. Shooting and playmaking badges are good, but he does not have half limitless. Defensively, he looks solid, but I don't expect amazing things. Basic dribble style is not great. Pro escape, not great. Honestly, none of these SIGs look all that great. And his release is probably solid, but I don't think he's all that good of a card either. So we're 0 for 3 on good pink diamonds so far. Ricky Rubio is too small, so that will make it 0 for 4. Not a great athlete and very, very small. Actually has really, really good shooting and playmaking and defensive badges, but I think the lack of size on him also kind of kills him. SIGs-wise, hard escape isn't very good. Overall, his SIGs aren't very good. Bronze dribble style is okay, but not great. Ricky Rubio, also very mediocre. 0 for 4 on pink diamonds. Chauncey Billups might make it 0 for 5. 6'3", 6'8", 6 wingspan. Hotspots from everywhere, 17 hops. He's basically a slightly better version of Rubio, it looks like. Another card with well-rounded, complete badges. Yes, and he does actually have very good badges. Playmaker and defender. Excuse me. Finishing-wise, though, I mean, he could certainly be better. I will say that. He's not an exceptional slasher. His release is not super fast. I don't think his release is horrible, but doesn't have great release either. SIGs are not top tier. Just another card who's just not that great. Honestly, he's pretty mediocre. Animations aren't good enough for him, only being 6'3". And then finally, Antoine Walker, 6'9", 6'11" wingspan. Hotspots from everywhere. Basically 19 hops, bunch of finishing badges, limitless catch corner, bailout, blow by, speed booster, brick wall, post lockdown. He does have every key defensive badge on gold, so he's got like a movable enforcer, anchor, clamps, challenger, all that type of stuff, but he's not an elite level defender. He's got good speed, decent slashing. He's got really good finishing badges, yes, but only 70 standing, 80 driving dunk is not that incredible. 91 three ball, good playmaker, yes, but not incredible. SIGs are certainly, I mean, Tray Escape is nice. That's a dub. But I don't know if his animations are all that great as a whole. This card just, he doesn't look that good to me. Honestly, every single one of these pink diamonds looks like a bit of a letdown today, which is kind of sad to say, but also entirely true. Allen Houston, 6'6", 6'9" wingspan. 94 speed, 90 excel, 97 three ball, 90 driving dunk, 88 interior, 94 perimeter, 94 lateral. Like, this card is actually pretty good statistically. He has really great finishing badges, bulldozer, post trouser, precision dunker, obviously incredible shooting badges. Playmaking wise, blow by handles, finesse, speed booster, and then 94 feet anchor, clamps, glove, right stick grip. A really versatile card. Does not have a movable enforcer, but that's the only important badge that he cannot get. He is a decently sized shooting guard with a release that is money on very quick. Kobe dribble style is nice. Steph Escape, not bad. The rest of his takes, Pro behind the back, you can definitely work with that. Pro 2 Fade is very good as well. This is actually a really, really good card. 50 win triple threat online reward, another good triple threat online reward. Last season's TTO reward was Tyson Chandler, who's really good. This Allen Houston also looks like a really good card. So that's actually a really nice free reward. So that's a dub. Obviously, all the pink diamond sucking is not a dub. And then we get to the opals, who are, as always, pack-only, gambling-only cards, which is terrible. 6'2", 6'4" wingspan for Kyrie. He is too small to be an exceptional level slasher, but he is a capable enough slasher. Defensively, again, Clamp's glove on Hoff is not amazing because he's just a little small, right? It's to Gripper as well. Great playmaking and shooting badges, of course. Actually better defense as a slasher and defensively than you'd probably expect. He's got all of his own sigs, his release on very quick, his own fade. I actually like Kyrie's animations though, so I'm totally cool with that. I think he's going to be a really fun card to use. Is he a top tier elite PG? Not quite, just doesn't have quite the size, I don't think, to be that elite as a point guard, but overall I think he's a pretty good card and a fun card as well at the point guard position, for sure. One of the most fun shot creators in the game. Hedo Turkoglu has 6'10" height, 6'11" wingspan at small forward, really, really good size. Defensively, he could use a little bit of work, but offensively, he's great, especially as a shooter and a playmaker. And he's 6'10", remember that as well. Defensively, he's pretty versatile, if not great. 90 speed, 95 three ball, decent slasher, but not amazing. Release is this Dylan Windler base, RJ Barrett upper on very quick. That is not the base that he had on his other card. I would assume that is a much better jump shot base than the base that he had on his previous card this year. This Hedo Turkoglu card is probably actually very good. MJ dribble style, Pro 2 fade. Really, really solid all-around SIGs as well. LeBron Escape is not incredible, but hard behind the back is nice. MJ dribble style is nice as well. This card's actually really good offensively because his release is money. I think he's a stud. Hedo looks really good. Cade Cunningham, 6'7", 7'1" wingspan at the PG spot. Half precision dunker and posterizer. Shooting badges are great. The playmaking badges, defensively, I mean, could be worse. The thing about Cade is offensively, he's probably the best shooting guard, the best point guard in the game, and he does have the posterizer precision dunker. 94 feet, clamps, glove, right stick gripper. Even if he doesn't have the best playmaking, the best finishing or defense, it's still really good. And yes, his playmaking and shooting abilities are extraordinary. He's a big, versatile defensive point guard. He's got 95 speed, 97 three ball, 95 driving dunk. His release is really good on very quick. I wish he had his own fade. They didn't change his fade. Or I wish he had a different fade. It doesn't look like they changed his fade, which means his fade still isn't going to be very good, which is a little bit of a problem. But Steph dribble style, Trey Escape, Pro behind the back, John Wall's drag back. Assuming that's a good behind the back, this card is still the best point guard in the game. And I don't think that one's going to be all that close. Ron Artest, 6'7" shooting guard, 6'10" wingspan, really good, versatile defender. Super complete card as well because he's got the shooting and playmaking ability. MJ dribble style, Trey Escape, good behind back, good drag back. Elite release on very quick and Pro 2 fade. Card is phenomenal. Ron Artest is one of the very best shooting guards in the game. I think he is right in the discussion for best shooting guard in the game. That's how good this card is. He is elite as well. Him and Cade are both phenomenal. It is a real shame that they are gambling on the cards. Even Hedo as well, also a phenomenal card. I assume Hakeem is also really good. A versatile power forward center option, can shoot, can play make, amazing defender especially though, and finishing wise very good. MJ dribble style, Pro Escape, not quite as elite SIGs, but still very good. Steph's drag back as well. This release, this Vucevic base, I actually don't hate it, and I don't hate Boogie's upper either, so I think on very quick it's actually pretty good. Pro 2 fade, I think this Hakeem card is amazing opal as well. That's 4 incredible opals in Hedo, Hakeem, Ron Artest, and Cade. And then JR, only 6'6" shooting guard, can't play PG. He'd be better if he could play point guard, but he actually does look really good statistically, and badge-wise he's very good as well. Now the question is going to be animation-wise. Very quick release. Pro 3, they didn't change his fade. That's disappointing. Could have given us a better escape as well, to be completely honest, but yeah, they didn't change his 6 quite as much as I would have hoped. D-Book dribble style is nice, but that size up is really bad that way for Austin size up. KD escape, not quite as good as you would have liked. CP's drag back, not quite as good as you'd like either. Pro behind the back, hopefully that's a good one. JR does not look on the level of these last 4 opals we looked for. Probably closer to the Kyrie level, but not a terrible card either. And then 100 overall Dirk is a 7-footer, 7'3" wingspan. My favorite player of all time, yes, but and obviously his stats and badges are absolutely extraordinary. But unfortunately, he is not going to be attainable for me. Yes, he has Dirk. His own release on very quick, which actually is not awful. Kyrie dribble style, D-Rose has Kemba escape. Incredible SIGs for a wing, for a big, I should say. Dirk's fade is actually very interesting as well. It's his own unique animation, and I think this Dirk card is incredible. He's one of the very best cards in the game, without a doubt. Unfortunately, he's not going to basically exist because he's 100 overall, because he's basically unattainable. And unfortunately, that's a real shame, but it's entirely the truth. I don't expect this card to be all that good whatsoever. And I think this is another week of really unfortunate content because, yes, the opals are good this week. But as always, they are gambling only and they are not super attainable. And yes, Hakeem, Artest, Cade, Hito are really good cards. I think you can live without them, though. You don't need those guys on your team. And unfortunately, the Pink Diamonds this week are really disappointing. That's probably the biggest disappointment about the whole thing. It's just the fact that the Pink Diamonds are really disappointing. Allen Houston's a good free card, and overall, it's a decent drop, but it could certainly be better. And yeah, all right, well, I'll be coming with gameplays here in just a little bit, but I wanted to get you all this video first. So I hope you all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate you all. Peace.